This is a Explosive Moves Productions. Corporation and the former Senator George J. Mitchell. You have a former senator and the ex-chairman of Walt Disney Corporation, Bud Selig, the commissioner of Major League Baseball. He's going to send this guy to go and investigate the abuse and the scandal of Major League Baseball in terms of steroids abuse. This is a big story. This is big. He sends this guy as if Bud Selig think that this guy right here is like probably gonna cover it up for him. No, this gentleman by the name of George J. Mitchell, he is telling the truth, but there's some scandalous stuff going on with this Mitchell report thing because you had Bud Selig. Bud Selig testified before Congress and said that he didn't know anything about steroid abuse in Major League Baseball. According to the Mitchell report, Bud Selig just contradicted himself because why would you send George J. Mitchell to go out and investigate this? If you got players that tested positive for steroids, Bud Selig, why you did not suspend them? Okay, if it's anything else, he's guilty of probably not having good resources or an investigation on what's going on in his league. So I guess Bud Selig is guilty of being a bad commissioner. Man, this thing is major here. I got to read this to you right quick here. As I read this, for some reason, I feel like the FBI going to come and kick this door down and say, you're talking about something that you don't need to be talking about. But I'm just a blasting for my fans, for the viewers. Y'all need to know about this. Report to the Commissioner of Baseball of an independent investigation into the illegal use of steroids and other performance-enhancing substance by players in Major League Baseball. George J. Mitchell. Okay, he goes off and starts doing these investigations. He's digging, probing. As a matter of fact, it was a 20-month investigation. He's digging, he's probing. And the names that begin to come out in his report is going to shake, if not destroy, the whole entire world of Major League Baseball. How are you going to do an investigation and then the players union is sitting back letting this happen, but yet there would have to have been some form of a contract signed saying you cannot say names are disclosed, but yet there is a leak. So if there is a leak, why come Major League Baseball ain't doing nothing to seal this leak? The players can't protect themselves because they got popped. It doesn't get no hotter than this because you got to throw in coaches now. You got to throw in owners. You might even have to throw in governors. You might even have to throw in an old president of the United States. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, welcome back. And as I was previously saying before we went to our break, boxing is like suffering. There's not no purity in boxing. Right now, it's just no pizzazz, no kind of star power. Lennox Lewis said that he was going to retire on top of his game, in which he did, and he has not came out of retirement. He retired as the champ. So, there's not going to be another Mike Tyson. You got to have the promoter. You got to have the business mind that is able to put together the business deals, to get the sponsorship contracts, to find the right venue, and also to be able to get those deals signed by a deadline. Not like, well, all the contracts are supposed to have been signed 30 days ago. How come it hasn't been signed? Now, you got somebody who got this stuff taken care of. You know what I mean? And that's just what happens in boxing. You don't have those business-minded people. Let Dick Cheney, let ex-Vice President Dick Cheney become a boxing promoter. I bet he'll revive boxing, because he kind of, well, I'm gonna leave that one alone right there. So when you look at that, boxing has been corrupted and boxing has lost its purity. So you have a gentleman by the name of Oscar De La Hoya right here. He is a dying breed. And to be honest with you, I just don't see boxing becoming the sport that it once was. I can actually just say that I see boxing, it's sad to say, y'all, it's just gonna be a Olympic sport. That's all that it is now, unless another Don King can come and put together one heck of a show. But you know what? HBO ain't telling y'all that, because HBO is tearing y'all up with those pay-per-view boxing matches. This is W.L. Williams Jr., the host of Supreme Athlete. We'll be back after these messages. Student athlete suffers because the student athlete done got popped. But the big head kahuna, they start their little cover-ups. Think about it. It's a real serious situation, man, what's going on in the DISD school district, where the big kahunas act like they don't know what's going on, and then you got the teachers. The teachers go off and start snitching. They start snitching like 4 or 5 months later after the incident done happened, okay? Then they want to snitch. Somewhere makes me think that the teachers didn't get no money, and now they snitching. They want to go to your Fox 4, and then they blow the whole story up, and they just think, you know, some Brett Ship pops up breaking the story, and there it is. Another DISD school has to forfeit another title. I'm tired of it. Wade Phillips got to go. He got to go. But this schedule, some people saying the Cowboys going to go 12-3. No, they're going to go 10-6 or either 9-7. For real. I've already predicted in the middle of the season Tony Romo is gonna fall off. The offensive line is not gonna protect this guy, and I've already predicted that at the end of the season the Cowboys may not make into the playoffs. I mean, really, I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs. So, and I hate to be the giver of bad news, but I mean, it's just what this is, and it's just unfortunate that you have a ball club with tradition, but those guys that's out there on that field, they're not Dallas Cowboys. No, they're not. And they really don't understand about the tradition. Just spoiled. I am spoiled rotten. How about that? You like that? Can you see it? I'm just spoiled. It's over with, and I'm out.